A month of hot August fights continued on AXS TV as CES 45 went down from the Twin River Casino outside of Providence, Rhode Island. Hey, fight fans, I'm Ron Kruk. He is the UFC Hall of Famer, Pat Miletich. Pat, we have grown accustomed to CES putting on incredible shows, and CES 45 continued that tradition. We kick things off with a bantamweight matchup between Richie Santiago and Miguel Restrepo.
Restrepo finally got his range in and just started lighting Santiago up. I mean, he was taking his time, taking pot shots on Santiago, and we were 100% certain that Santiago was going to get put away in this fight. I mean, Santiago's mouthpiece comes flying out. There it goes. And we really felt it was just a matter of time in this fight. And out of nowhere, boom, a headlock throw to the mounted position, and he gets a rear choke on Restrepo and finishes it. Incredible comeback, Ron.
A comeback for the ages. Richie Santiago, nice celebration there. Submission victory in round 2. Remains unbeaten and improves to 5-0. Then Gary Balletto Jr., son of Rhode Island boxing icon Gary Balletto Sr., faced Nick Alley.
The amateur boxing experience of Balletto certainly shone through, and his ground game was incredible. I mean, we were told by Greg Rebello that his ground game was getting really, really good, and he was not lying. I mean, the leg lock attempts and some of the submissions that Balletto went for were really high-level submission attempts, but his boxing, I mean, thunderous punches. That right hand about caved that guy's head in. Balletto with the finish.
Baleno Jr. goes back to his bread and butter, and that's the fists. He continues to blaze his own trail in MMA. Lightweights up next, number 2 ranked AXS TV Fights, lightweight Nate Andrews and Bruce Boyington.
Bruce Boyington comes out spinning like a top constantly, lands that kick, luckily only with the ball of the foot, the bottom of the foot, not the heel, or it really could have hurt Andrews, also landing that thunderous right hand. But for the most part, Andrews just slowly kind of figured out the timing with this fight and came on as things went on, gets this triangle set up. Boyington never escaped it.
Nate Andrews, very patient, working hard to get that submission, and he accomplished that. The Snake gets the round 2 submission. 5th straight victory, improves to 11-1. First of our 2 title fights, Sal Almeida taking on Pedro Gonzalez.
You know, the story of this fight in my mind was foot speed and kick speed. You know, I mean, Gonzalez just outsmarting him, out-quickening him with all these low kicks, chopping those legs up of Almeida. And that really is where most of the points were scored in my mind. Both guys missed a lot of their punches. Not a lot of damage done upstairs for the most part in this fight, but the low kicks were telling in my mind.
Pedro Gonzalez really just chopped down that lead leg of Almeida. He said that would be the difference in this fight, and he was spot on. Pedro Gonzalez becomes your interim featherweight champion. We will see him take on Matt Bassett next when he's healthy. CES heavyweight world title fight between that man, Juliano Cochino, and the champ, Ashley Gooch.
As you said in the open, it was a grappler versus a striker. Gooch was looking good, controlling the fight, stopping the takedowns, and then Cochino really committed on that train double, got the takedown, was able to put Gooch down when he stood back up from that takedown, got the legs in, and gets the pound out. Referee steps in to stop it.
Possibly an early stoppage, but Gooch was in a lot of trouble. Juliano Cochino becomes your new CES heavyweight champion. Next week, we kick off 4 straight weeks of Legacy Fighting Alliance events with LFA 19 from South Dakota. For Pat Miletich, I'm Ron Kruk. We'll see you every Friday on AXS TV.